Hey guys, welcome to Talk with a Badge. I am Pacey. We are at the Sacramento Sheriff's Academy and In-Service Training Unit. I am with Sergeant Tyrone Carey. He's going to talk to us about essentially the beginning part of becoming a Sacramento Sheriff Deputy. And so we were actually kind of, talking off air a bit about, the first day you were telling me can actually be a little scary.
Yeah, it's a huge eye opener for the recruits. So their process to get into the academy, it's fairly simple. It's a little stressful. They will submit an application to the Sacramento Sheriff's Office. They will participate in a physical activity test that they have to pass in order to get into the academy.
Got it.
From there, they will show up for an interview. Their interview is usually a panel interview, so there'll usually be 3 of us on that interview panel. We'll ask them questions and we'll have someone go over their background. They go through a background check before they're allowed to go into the academy. Once they're done with all that, they'll either be selected or not selected.
Okay.
Once they get selected, they'll be invited to an orientation. The orientation is an all-day event. They will come in, sit down, and be presented with 8 hours of information about the academy, what academy life is going to be like for them, and kind of what to expect on day one.
Right.
Now, day one is somewhat of a tradition for all of us because
Is it like hazing?
I wouldn't say it's hazing, no. I would say it's more of it's an eye-opener.
Okay.
It's definitely not what a lot of people expect coming in. And once they're given the opportunity to come to day one, they definitely remember. I remember my day one.
Right.
I'm sure everyone before and after me remembers their day one.
On your day one, like, were there a bunch of people that quit that they were like,
We often have a lot of people that realize that this profession and maybe this academy isn't for them.
Right.
It's very hard. It's very physical. It's mentally straining, and then it's emotionally straining too. It's all things that lead up to this profession. Things that we believe you need to be very comfortable with, and you need to understand before you can get into this profession. So it's kind of an organized chaos.
Right.
Which is a lot of the time. As peace officers, what we work in chaos a lot
Right.
of the time. So we like to get those individuals, those recruits, used to that and be able to think and make decisions in that chaos. That's why we design it like that. Everything we do here has a purpose and a meaning.
yeah, exactly. Because when you're out on the streets, nothing is really controlled, So you
Correct.
have to be within that chaos to be able to think clearly.
Correct.
Okay. So about how long is this process here at the academy?
So the academy itself, we have 2 academies. We have a shorter format intensive academy, which is about 6 months long. They go to work here at the academy Tuesday through Friday, and then some weekends based on the extra training that we give them. And then we have an extended academy, which is 10 months long, and that's ran at night. So they will come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the evenings, and then Saturday all day. And then they'll also have some days here and there where they'll have to come in on a Sunday or maybe a Monday just for some extra training that we give them.
So I imagine that's for people that are like working full-time jobs but want to get into the sheriff's department.
Correct, absolutely.
Okay.
A lot of the people who go through the extended format, they do have jobs either before the academy during the day or after we get done at 11, 12 o'clock at night, they go work after that.
Oh, wow.
Yes, absolutely. Very dedicated.
I bet. I mean, you have to be dedicated, to be in this profession. So what would you say are the amount of people that actually pass through that entire, is it majority of the people that pass throughout the entire process?
It really depends. I think the extended academy and the intensive academy both have things that are beneficial and things that aren't. I would say on average, you're looking at about 20, maybe 25% of people that from the beginning to the end don't make it to graduation and don't get to graduate for whatever reason that is, whether that be failure on a test or a manipulative skill like firearms or emergency vehicle operations training. Sometimes the number is far greater, and sometimes the number is not great at all.
Right.
It really depends.
Is there a certain, you mentioned actually before they even come to the academy, there's a physical assessment. Is there something that, they have to be able to do in order to even make it to this process, like run a mile at a certain time, or?
So what they have a physical agility course that they have to pass to make it into the academy. That includes some hurdles, some go-betweens. It includes a 99-yard sprint. They have to get over 2 6-foot walls, solid walls.
I don't even know if I could do that, to be honest.
During the academy, they have something that we call the work sample test battery. It's a bunch of different exercises, and it's based on a point system. So you have to get over a certain amount of points. That includes a dummy drag, 99-yard obstacle course, getting over a chain link fence and a solid wall, and sprinting afterwards.
And that's all before you come to the academy?
So that one's during the academy.
Okay, got it. Okay.
You have to be able to pass that. And then we have certain assessments here. We take our physical training very seriously here. We take all our training very seriously here. But especially the physical part, because this job is a very physical job, and it can wear and tear on your body. So we really do promote physical fitness and emotional well-being here too.
Now, is there, like, for example, do you have to come back after a certain amount of years in the sheriff's office to redo any of these tests or the academy?
So we don't have to come back. Once you're hired as a peace officer and you stay on as a peace officer, all the training that you have to go through is done in-house, in service.
We were, again, kind of talking, off the camera about, you guys are always looking for qualified people.
Absolutely.
So especially, people that have probably, maybe lost jobs due to the pandemic. Is this a good place to look? Obviously it's not for everyone, like you said. But I mean, since you guys are always hiring, like, is there kind of like a long influx of like people that are trying to get in?
Yeah, we have we have such a large department, and we have such a wide area that we dedicate ourselves to the services of Sacramento County. We have the patrol to field services, we have the corrections divisions, we have court, we manage the courts, security and courts. We have a lot of contracts out with different areas, and we are looking to hire qualified people. But I think the thinking, and more so, there has to be a passion. There has to be, this job is almost, it's a calling.
Yeah.
It's a job of service. That is what we do. We serve the community. We are servants to the citizens of Sacramento County, and we need people that are passionate about that. We need people that really want to put other people before themselves, and I think we do a good job of getting those folks, those individuals here, training them up, and sending them out to do exactly that. Be passionate and compassionate about what's in and around them at all times.
That's awesome. So, where should they, if they're watching now, where should they apply?
You can always go to our website. Our website, sacsheriff.com, has a lot of information. It has a whole section for the hiring process and all the process and the people you need to contact in order to apply to become either a deputy sheriff trainee, or if you want to be a non-affiliate position in the academy. All the information's there. They'll be able to navigate that pretty easily. Be able to find the information they want.
So anyone that wants to be a peace officer is essentially like, this is going to be your full-time thing. You got to be dedicated to it.
Absolutely, dedicated, passionate, and I mean it's definitely presents lifestyle changes for people. There's a lot you have to do and continue to learn. I'm a firm believer in always remaining a student.
Yeah.
No matter how far up you get or how deep you get into life, always remain a student.
Yeah.
Always continue learning.
Absolutely.
Because I tell the recruits all the time, perfection is a lie.
There's no such thing.
There's no such thing.
Yeah.
But what you can do is continue to learn and continue to evolve.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing, I'm a fitness buff myself, so it's also kind of cool to have a career that is specific in you got to stay fit, and so it's almost your job to stay fit. So it's cool to like combine those two.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think for a long time we've kind of put to the side the physical aspect of this job and the physicality and the emotional toll that it takes on people. So I think really we're doing a better job now, a great job of promoting emotional well-being and emotional health, and the physical training and physical health also.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I can't even imagine the kind of emotional stress you guys go through. So I'm glad that you guys are making that a priority as well. Okay, all right. Well, shall we get to it then?
Sounds good.
Can't
Stretch.
wait.
You're gonna have to limber up.
Right. All right, Sergeant Carey. So if you want to tell me what you're about to put me through.
Yeah, absolutely. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna start here in these cones.
Okay.
Then as fast as you can, because it's a timed course,
Oh, good Lord.
you're gonna set off and go in between these two poles right here.
And I like dive, or do I just like
No,
go
you,
like?
you could just you
Okay.
could just step through. We
Okay.
don't want you breaking anything. You step through without touching either one. If you do
Oh.
knock one off, it'll be a time penalty at the end.
Got it. Okay.
So from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna sprint to the wall and you're gonna jump over the wall.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a solid wall, 6-foot wall. Land on the other side. You're going to continue down this path, jumping over the hurdles and then through the go-between.
So like, leg.
However you think you can get over there quickly and efficiently.
Got it. Okay.
When you reach the end, you're going to jump. There's another wall down there, exactly the same as this one.
Okay.
You're going to get up and over the wall again and land.
Oh, wow.
Then you're going to come back around here.
Oh, there's more.
Oh yeah. There, you're going to come back around the cone to where that dummy is right there.
Uh-huh.
You're going to pick up the dummy, and when we go over there, I can show you how to do that so you
Yes,
don't hurt
please.
yourself.
Yes.
You're going to drag the dummy the 10 yards through the cones.
Okay.
Once you're done with that, it's back around the cone you came from.
How many pounds is that dummy?
It is, I believe, 165.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, so a human.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes. Run around the cone again, around the wall, and you're going to come straight down here on a final sprint through those cones, and your time stops when you get through the cones.
If I can still stand after dragging the
Yeah.
dummy.
Well, I
Okay.
could always drag you through the end too, just to make sure we finish.
I bet you can. I bet because you've done this before, so you're good. And then that's the finish line.
These sets of cones right here.
Got it. Okay. Fantastic. And how quick am I supposed to do it?
We'll give you a fair amount of time. How about we give you 3 minutes, 30 seconds?
That I was hoping for 30 minutes, but
Okay.
okay. Fantastic.
We'll cater it to you.
Okay. Let's do it.
Go! All right. Big time penalty there. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. There you go. Good job. Good. Keep it going. Let's get over that hurdle. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Keep it going. Good job. There you go. Cleared that one. Excellent. Dropped it. There we go. Back around this way. Come on, push that last 30 yards. Go for it. There you go. Good job. Not bad.
It is way more difficult than it looks. Holy crap.
Simple yet effective, right?
Yeah, extremely.